Hey folks, how you going? I'm Benno. Only 10 days to go. And we've got this inverter has turned up. I'm just going to make a little video on the first test of it, because yeah, just to make sure, just to make sure that I'm actually doing it right and I've got proof that I'm doing this right. Okay, so first thing I'll show you is that's a little inverter. It's tiny, so it's no bigger than my hand. It's only a 600 watt, 1200 max. So let's check the system. So that's running. Solar is not plugged in at the moment. I'll just come down here. I'll just check the outputs of the output of the system. What's it running at? 12.67 volts. 12.67 volts. There's all the possible test points that I could dot. That's in reverse, but it's 12.67 volts. And that is also 12.67 volts. Alright, so the output is working. Press the right button. That's my solar on off. You can see spotlight's working, no problem. That's a 12 volt unit. My negative lead, input lead, is connected to the negative terminal. My positive lead is connected to my positive terminal. I'm going to connect it to this battery. Negative lead connected correctly to the unit, connected to the negative terminal of the battery. Positive terminal connected to the positive on the unit, to the positive, and I'm positive that is the positive. Okay, so we'll connect that. The fuck? Connect them the other way around then. And is it turned on or off? That's off. That's off. This is the first test. Will this little sucker actually turn on? Oh, look at that, it actually turned on. Let's check its output. So we should be seeing around about the 240 volts output. I'm seeing absolutely nothing. Okay, locked it to AC. Okay, so that's pumping. It's pumping out 229 volts AC. So that I'm happy with just at the moment. I'll go get a I'll just plug a lamp into it and see what happens. Be back in 2 seconds. Right, so I just went and tested the lamp. That lamp works fine. Will not run off the inverter. Let's try it this way. Oh, maybe I need to turn the power on. Okay, it does. That's my fault. So it runs my lamp beautifully. Now, let's see how much drain we have happening here. Okay, so we're sitting on 12.56 volts. I haven't charged these batteries for a few days. I've used them a couple of times to charge batteries on the cameras, and that's about it. I suppose the next thing is how much can I take off it? Bring the solar panel in and see if anything goes bad. Here we go. Oh, nothing went boom. Nothing went boom. Oh, I'm happy about that. Nothing went boom, no crackling and no smoke. Yeah, beauty. And there's my house. There's my little house. That's where I'm living. First time I've successfully run an inverter off it. And that actually seems to be going quite well. I'm pretty happy with that. Alright, we're back again, and now I'm going to try something. I'm going to put a little bit more load on this thing, see how it handles it. I'm going to plug my computer in, see if I blow it up. Computer draws 48 amp hours. Alright, we'll turn it on and see if the computer goes bang. Does it tell me it does have power running in? The AC/DC converter's running, and we're still sitting quite steady at 12.43. I still have that lamp running. It looks pretty good for the moment. I hope it's going to continue like that. Let's see. I'm going to take the battery out of the computer and see if it'll run directly off the inverter. Turn the inverter on. For a moment to settle. Lights on. It's going to fire up. Well, the computer seems to be firing up okay. Batteries are now down at 12.41. Yeah, it's still not bad. It's still well within an operating range. And there you go. Computer's running directly off the this little 600 to 1200 watt inverter. I'm pretty happy with that. Battery. No batteries detected. It's running directly from power. And there's the battery. I'll just whack the battery back into it. Okay, so the battery's in. Still sitting at 12.41 volts. Yeah, it's detected the battery. The battery's actually fully charged, so I'll need to drain that and then do another test, but I'm pretty happy with this at the moment. I'm actually amazed on how small these inverters are these days. Oh, that's tiny. Yeah, it's only the size of my hand. It's not huge. It's not a super big one, and it's, you know, it was only like $68 or something. It's a pretty cheap unit. How much life I get out of it? Well, that's yet to be determined. The last couple of days have been not getting much done at all. Actually, I've done the scrap metal, got rid of that, taken that to the scrappies. Haven't really succeeded in getting much further than that. The next 2 days are going to be working on the bike. So tomorrow, which is Saturday, I'm going to start the bike. Well, I'll probably start the bike this evening. It's Friday night. I'll probably start the bike tonight, and if I need any parts, then I can get them on Saturday morning. Sunday, I'm going to look at the car, see if I can work out where I've got a fuel leak in the car, so I've got to work out where that's coming from. Hopefully it's just a hose. Hopefully it's not the tank, but if it is the tank, then yeah, I have to work out a way of fixing it or replacing it. Replacing it's going to be a pain in the ass because you've got to drop the whole arse end out of the car, which I don't want to have to do again. But that's where I'm at. So 10 days to go. Yeah. Wow. I'm getting nervous. Getting real nervous. I've still got to do the test load on with the bike too. I've got to load it up onto the trailer. I haven't done that yet. Then I'm not so concerned about getting it on now, but I am concerned about getting it back off. Yeah, that will be interesting. So I'm not actually getting that big a draw off this computer. The next big test for it will be hooking my desktop up to it, see how much that drains. But if I'm going to use, I use the desktop for all my editing, and if it draws too much, it could be a problem. Then again, when the solar panel's running in full sunlight is when I'll be running the desktop anyway, so I should have enough solar to compensate for the draw on the batteries with solar power. Something I am considering doing, and I may even try this on the road, is to set up a little baby wind turbine, and I may be able to use that to charge the batteries while I'm moving. So if I'm moving between from site to site, I can have my little wind turbine running. I might have it set up top here somewhere, might have it up, set up on the top here somewhere, and I might be able to harness some wind power as well. That's a maybe. I've got a couple of small DC motors, which if I can run them, they will output power, and it's going to be interesting to see what I can do with that. All right, well, that's about it for me for now. I'll try and get back to you again soon.